Hi, Addicted to Disney. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I'm live again and it's spooky season. It's spooky season here at Addicted to Disney, and we've been having some really great fun over the past couple of weeks. So what have we been up to? The last live you would have seen from us was just after we'd come back from our Disney cruise. And then we went out to Walt Disney World to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Hence the It's Not So Scary. What is Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party? Mickey's Not So Scary, if you've not heard of it, is an after hours event at the Magic Kingdom on certain nights that runs from August through till Halloween itself, where basically after about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, it goes from being the normal standard park to being Halloween themed. And it can be really, really, really good fun. You have rare characters out, you have parades, you have shows, and it's really, really, really good fun. I've been scouring the internet again. Yes, Kaz has been scouring Facebook pages, and I've come up with another load of questions all about Mickey's Not So Scary and how does it work. So the first one is, how do I go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party? I've got a park ticket. Your standard park ticket will not cover you for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Unfortunately, it is an extra paid event. And these you can purchase direct from Disney or through the Disney websites ahead of your time. One key thing is the party only runs on certain dates. So please double check you have the right dates noted down for you going to see the party and going to the party, because I have seen a couple of posts recently where people have turned up and not realised that their party ticket was actually the night before. Now, party tickets can range in prices. It seems the closer you get to Halloween, the higher the price goes, but they are really good value for money. What happens when you get to the party? You scan in with your magic bands and you get given your wristbands. And then you also get given, here's one she made earlier, one of these. Because one thing they do in Florida is they like to do trick-or-treating. And it can be quite interesting and fun. Throughout the party, there'll be trick-or-treat stations set up around the park. And, well, that was just some of it. As we've been back a couple of weeks, as you can imagine, some of this has been eaten, especially by Mr. Disney and the monkey. But yes, this was just some of what we got. So it's worth going to the trick-or-treat stations. And if you're fortunate, or unfortunate in my case, but fortunate in the monkey's case, because we did take that naughty monkey with us, and the CMs are in a good mood, they will give you double scoops of sweeties. So yes, you get lots and lots and lots of sweets thick. Okay. Oh, there goes my football. He's running away on me. So what else goes on at the party? Where you have the rides are open. Oh, I've got glitter and stars everywhere now. You have the rides that are open. Those that have virtual queues come into a standby. So when we were there, and the virtual queue rides become standby. So you can just have a normal everyday queue and go and do things like Tiana and Tron. But it's up to you. If you want to do the rides, you can go and do the rides, or you can go and do all the Halloween activities. We decided to go along the routes of doing all the Halloween shows and activities, which were really good fun. You have the Headless Horseman at the start of the Boo to You parade. You have Max Goof dancing for Powerline. You have the Boo to You parade itself. You have live actors within the Haunted Mansion, and you have live actors within Pirates of the Caribbean, although we didn't see pirates. And of course, you then have the parades, the shows, and the fireworks. My cobwebs have finally appeared. Anyway, going back to the thing, we did take somebody with us. And yes, he's back. He was a stowaway. He snuck himself into the suitcase to come to America. And he came to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, and you got all the candy and chocolate, didn't you? Yes. And all the fun and games that all the CMs wanted you, didn't they? Yeah. And you were good. Yes. So yes, we have the monkey. Monkey. before you knock my drink over. Yeah, Elsie, look after my drink for me. And we took this one as well. Elsie Bear came as well. One of the things we did watch was the Booty You Parade, which I think you were in the bag by then, Monkey. No, Monkey. Right, there goes the chocolate. So, no, Monkey, I can't have the chocolate. So one of the things we did watch was the Booty You Parade, which was one of those parades you actually only get to see at the Halloween party. They do 2 performances of the parade, an earlier one and a later one. Now, a top tip, and this is one that I've seen a few YouTubers look at, is keep an eye on the weather, because obviously Florida, summer season, you've probably all seen, it's also storm season in Florida. So sometimes the parades and the shows do get postponed. So my advice would be, if you're going to the Halloween party and it looks like it's going to be wet, to do the parades and show early. So go and do the Booty You Parade, which is quite fun. You have the grave diggers, you have the ghost, the hitchhiking ghost and the graveyard band, and it is really good fun. If you have a look on the channel, there is a highlights video from the Booty You Parade. Excuse me? Excuse me? Can I help you? What? What do you want to talk about? Seeing the princesses? No, they don't want to know about you seeing princesses. No, they don't. Go and find your bananas. No, I should have said bananas. So yeah, he'll go. You have the Booty You Parade, and then you have the Hocus Pocus stage show, and you also have the graveyard band, and it's really, really, really good fun. Is it worth the price? Yeah. I have also done Halloween season a couple of times in Disneyland Paris, but I'll get to that in a moment. What have you found? You found a banana. Is that your banana, Monkey? Oh dear. Yes, Rachel, he has got the banana. He's got banani. So a couple of things to go, other things to go and watch are the Hocus Pocus show. Now, I'm a massive Hocus Pocus fan. I love the Sanderson sisters, and the stage show is really, really good. It features some of the other Disney villains. If there is going to be a wet day, then unfortunately the show is going to be scaled back. For us, it was scaled back, but it is one of those worth going to see, and they do the show multiple times during the day. You also have the Halloween spooky fireworks, which are normally around about 10 o'clock at night. And again, they can be scaled back because if on a really good day, they do have a Jack Skellington. One thing you can do for Halloween in Disney World when you go to the Halloween party is you can dress up in costumes. Now, it's up to you how much you want to go. You can go boring in a t-shirt, although I didn't wear this one. Yeah, it does say still a pumpkin because I am still a pumpkin at the moment. Or you can go full out. We had some amazing costumes that we saw during the night. Some people really, really, really go to town. We went for a Jack and Sally themed, and we actually got given badges because the cast member really liked what we had done. So it's very low-key, but it was really good fun. And the one thing they do say is no face coverings. And in my best Edna Mode voice, no kips, darling, no kips. So let's go on and look at Disneyland Paris and spooky season. Now, Disneyland Paris, unlike Disney World, where the Halloween events only take place at the party, Disneyland Paris seem to run their Halloween season for the whole of October. They deck the park out in Halloween decorations, similar to what they do in Walt Disney World. And they also have daily Halloween parades and shows around the park. And also during the evening fireworks every night, they do actually have the villains pre-show. And at the moment, they're also doing the Halloween drone show featuring Phantom Manor, which looks really, really good. So, sorry, Walt Disney World. Mickey's Not So Scary Party might be good at an after-hours event, but I do feel on this occasion, because Disneyland Paris are doing it throughout the day, they do sort of have the high ground and the sort of the slight edge over you at the moment. One thing I will say, however, though, unlike Disney World, where they have the Halloween party, you can dress up. You cannot dress up to go into the parks for Halloween at Disneyland Paris, apart from on Halloween itself. And they don't actually have an after-hours event, but from what I can gather, they're really, really, really good fun. And the other thing I found that was quite disappointing, I'm being a massive Hocus Pocus fan, and lovely in Hocus Pocus, I must say, is one of the things they do for Mickey's Not So Scary is they have Minnie, Daisy and Clarabelle, three of the characters, dressed as the Sanderson sisters. Now, they appear on the parade, but Disney, can we please have a meet and greet with the Sanderson sisters like you do on the Halloween on the High Seas cruises? Because that would have been such a highlight for me to go and meet those guys. I can imagine the queues are going to be long. I know the queues for Jack and Sally, when I walked past and briefly looked, were sitting at 4 hours plus. So it was a case of, nope. But please, Disney, can we have at least a distance viewing or something of the Sanderson sisters, Minnie, Mickey and Minnie, Daisy and Clarabelle as the Sanderson sisters? Because I'd love to have actually at least managed to get a photo or a selfie with them. Olaf! That snowman gets everywhere. Does Disneyland... Another questions that I've seen is, does Disneyland Paris do Halloween parties? Now, pre-pandemic, yes, they did used to do Halloween parties, but sadly since the pandemic, they don't seem to do Halloween parties anymore, which is a bit of a shame. It was one of those things I would have liked to have tried at least once, but love the goat. Yes, Joanne, somebody's been playing with the graphics today in between breaking with things. So we did nearly not have a live stream at one point because we weren't sure if this was or wasn't going to work. So if you are sticking with me, thank you, because I'm not sure how much of this is or isn't working at the moment. But yeah, sadly, Disneyland Paris do not have Halloween parties anymore, which is a shame, but I'd love to see it come back. So Paris, if you're listening, can we have a party next year, please? One other question we've had is, what characters will I see out in the parks? In Walt Disney World, they only have the Halloween characters out during the Halloween parties, whereas in Walt Disney World, the Halloween characters are only out during the party. In Disneyland Paris, they do actually have the villains out throughout the whole of October. So you get to see Stitch in his vampire costume. You get to see Chip and Dale, my favourite chipmunks, with their Halloween costumes on. You get to see Mickey and Minnie in their Halloween costumes, Cruella, Gaston, the Cheshire Cat. So there's quite a few characters out about Halloween thing. And of course, Disneyland Paris do have Jack and Sally as well. The only thing Disneyland Paris don't do is trick-or-treating. But I do believe this year they're actually having given out M&Ms in Frontierland. No, you can't have sweets. No. No. No, you can't have the sweets. You can look cute as much as you want. The answer... Oh, is that for me? Here you go. There's your sweeties. Off you go. This is why there's no sweets left, because Monkey's been eating them. He's been being very, very naughty and he's been eating them. There you go. So anyway, going back to trick-or-treating. No, Disneyland Paris don't do trick-or-treating. But I believe there is a photo spot this year sponsored by M&M's. And they are doing, giving out bags of M&M's. But don't quote me on that one, please. So what else is coming to the channel? Let's see, let's have a look. What exciting things are coming to the channel? As you can see, Addicted to Disney has been busy with all the travelling that we've been doing. There are videos coming through. You've probably seen come through the channel recently. There's been some POVs and some parade highlights. There's some fun ones still to come, including having food with chipmunks. And we also have the videos from the Disney cruise. And we have Disney World videos as well. And then we've also got some more Disney trips in the pipeline. We're back out in Disneyland Paris in just over 49 days, if I remember from the countdown. We're back out in Disneyland Paris for the holiday season with some very, very good friends of ours. And they know who they are and they're just as excited as we are about going. And yes, Theme Park Screamers is going to be there. Mr. Disney... I don't know about the monkey. Might be too cold to take the monkey. Little Miss Elsie's going to be there as well. And one other thing to look out for, I'll be posting a link. Addicted to Disney were invited to join Magical Stack as a guest on his podcast. So that is going to be coming live soon. So keep an eye out on YouTube for that. We do be featured where we're talking all things Disney cruise. And speaking of Disney cruises, I've had to hide Mr. Disney's credit card because yet again I've been booked another one. So next year it's going to be a lot of cruise content coming to the channel, including back on the Disney Wish, a fun cruise with some very good friends. And then in 2026, we're going on the Disney Wish. What's the best Disney Halloween sweet treat? Joey, the best Disney treat Halloween-wise that I have had, although I didn't actually get a chance to try it properly, they look fantastic, was the candle cake that they had in Walt Disney World. Unfortunately, the queue was quite big. Because that's the other thing, in Disney World, they had the fun popcorn buckets. And I wanted one. And by the time I got to the front of the queue, they'd all gone. But the other best treat, and I'm sure that Rachel will agree with me on this, is Disney popcorn. You cannot beat Disney popcorn. Nothing beats Disney popcorn. How long will the fireworks show for? The Halloween fireworks in Disney World lasted for about 10 minutes. We only actually watched just over half of it, mainly because the fireworks started and then it was just like someone had put a tap on it and it was absolutely pouring with rain. So we did decide at that point that was going to be the end of the evening for us because it was getting wet and it was a case of we could either stand here in our ponchos. Yes, we rocked the Disney World look. I actually have somewhere Mr. Disney wearing a poncho, but yes, we actually rocked the poncho for a while. So we decided to head back to the resort during the fireworks. And one thing they do, and I really love the fact they do it, is whilst you're waiting for your transport back to your resorts in Disney World, and this is something Paris really needs to do, is they have the music playing in the bus station for the fireworks. So we could still see the fireworks because the bus station is right by the park and we could still hear the music. So it was really nice. We did get to see the fireworks, just not in the full context. He's back again. What have you spotted this time?
Cobwebs.
You're not careful, I'm going to tie you up with tape. You're not careful, I'm going to tie you up with tape. So you're looking for the cobwebs, yeah, the spiders. But yeah, that is just about what's been going on here at Addicted to Disney. And yeah, as you can imagine, Mr. Disney's been having fun. So has that monkey. The music sounds like a nice touch. It is a very nice touch, Joanne. It really, really is good. No, he's not behind me, Toothless. Trust me. He's not behind me. He's just being very naughty again. He's looking for his bananas. That's what it is. But yeah, that's what's been happening with Addicted to Disney. So this is a little short and sweet live. About half an hour is what I wanted. I've covered most of the Halloween stuff. I would like to have been able to do more in depth about the Halloween party. The only thing I would say with the Halloween party is, as I've mentioned, aim to do the parades early if it's going to be wet. Otherwise, you do run the risk if you do I'll wait for the second parade, that the parades might get cancelled. That's a bit disappointing. However, one thing Disney do is if you are at the party and your parade is cancelled or any part of the party gets cancelled or disrupted due to the weather, they will actually issue you a day ticket to go to the park on any other day. But unfortunately, because the party has run, and this has been cancelled totally, which I know it was during the hurricane, they will not give you a refund, which is a bit of a shame. So yeah. Anyway, that's all from Addicted to Disney today. Short and sweet. I'm now going to go and find what that monkey's done with all the sweets because he's run off with a sweetie bag. So keep an eye on the channel, see what's coming. If you like what I'm doing, do consider subscribing. I think there's a button for subscription. He's not listening now. If you do like what we're doing, please consider subscribing to the channel. Keep an eye on the channel and our socials to see what's coming. And who knows what might be coming soon. Anyway, it's bye for me for now. Bye-bye.